guys, welcome back to Forge Krav Maga. Make sure if you guys like this video, make sure you guys please subscribe, like the channel, share it, things like that. Check us out on forgekravmaga.com. In this video, we're gonna go over a front choke. So our version of it is a little bit different than the traditional Krav Maga. The way I learned it was more, you pin the arm, you strike, things like that. Our whole philosophy in what we do is to stay engaged in the clinch. I do not want to disengage and get into a boxing match with this person and hopefully I hit them hard enough to where they drop. So I want to stay engaged in the clinch area and beat them up into an area where it's pretty much unknown for a lot of people to fight in that area. So he comes up with a choke. Again, in traditional Krav, I learned multiple ways to deal with this. We try to just do one method. Your brain can only function so many ways in the middle of a fight. It can't process a whole bunch of different things at once. So if he comes up and I decide, oh, I'm gonna do this, oh, I'm gonna do this, which one do I do? I don't know, right? Based on energy and what he's doing. But if he really comes at me and he's pushing me hard and I think he'll do this one, I'm gonna get knocked over, right? A 100-pound, 120-pound female can't do that. It's impossible. So we deal with it one way. He comes up, we go for this pluck, which I'm going to talk about in a second because I don't pluck out. I actually want to pin the hand. And we come up over the top and pin this arm, right? Everything that we do deals with it the same way, so your brain just responds to it immediately. And the other thing too is I'm not dealing it to where he comes here and then he decides to punch me, right? Why am I going to sit there and wait to see what he's going to do, right? As soon as those hands come on, I'm automatically going to go into defending it right away. I do not want to give him 1 second. He was stupid enough to put his hands here. I don't want to give him 1 second, to pull his arm away and decide to punch me and be like, oh, now I have to deal with this. No, I want to immediately come up, come across, chop down, and then go into wherever he stays, whatever defense I'm going to do, right? So we're going to talk about the pluck, but the main focus of what we're going to do today is him retreating, right? He's not going to stay here either. He's giving me energy. There's going to be two types of energy, which we talk about. He's either going to come here and start trying to grapple me because he doesn't like this, right, before I had a chance to get the hammer off, or we're going to get here and then he's going to try to retreat from me and maybe get it back into boxing stage, into a boxing distance, and then go from there. So the pluck. So we're going to go to the pluck. I'm not a big fan of plucking like this, like traditional Krav Maga, right? I want to keep this arm. If it's here, I want to keep it. So our pluck just comes up, basically like we're cupping water, right? Comes up above, and I'm really not trying, I'm just trying to release this thumb just enough. I want to pin this tight to my body. I want the elbow tight. I want to pin this so he can't get it away from me. If I go like this and pluck this way, it's away from me. Now I have to engage again with him. He's already put his hands on me. So we're going to pluck. I take that step with the same side that I pluck. I want my dominant side in the front. I come straight up. I rotate. I drop down. If he starts to pull away, I would hammer. If he stays in, then I would just start going into whatever from there after the hammer. All right? So he tries to retreat now. So I want to keep him in this fight. Okay, so we're here. Now, we're not talking about a lot of energy. Maybe he's pushing me hard. Yes, I still do the same thing. Maybe he's not pushing me hard. I'm just going to do the same thing. As soon as those hands touch me, I don't care if there's energy or not, I'm going to defend it right away. So we're here. I come up. I chop down. I try to get this hammer. He tries to get out. He's really trying to create space. So I immediately just attach to him again and stay in this clinch. Maybe I follow up with this, and then I get back into some other type of clinch to beat him up in that area. Okay, so on this side, so we're here. I defend this. I go for the hammer right away. He tries to retreat. I let go, come in to get that necktie, and immediately follow up with another strike again right away. This way I'm on top of him, fighting him. Then maybe I go to double neckties. Maybe I go into here. I don't really care. Maybe I'm here and I fight and I get this overhook. Doesn't matter, whatever clinch you want to work. Okay, so again, we're here. I bring this hand up, pluck and pin it, straight up, turn and rotate this over, go for the hammer. If he just stays there, then I'll just feed this into a clinch and start attacking him. If he retreats, Then I'm gonna immediately try to stay engaged with him and go from there, all right? So in this video, it's just covering that he's trying to retreat. Maybe in another video, we can talk about where he's coming in and I have to stay in grappling range. Because realistically, he's not gonna just stay here and let me beat him up, which you see that a lot in a lot of videos. They'll get like this and they'll rah, rah, rah. It's not gonna happen, all right? So hopefully you guys like that. If you do, just check us out, forgekravmaga.com. Thanks.